Today marks the beginning of a passion project for new designers who are struggling to get design clients and do projects. This video has two main parts. In the first part, we will be generating design briefs using an online AI model and collecting all the required information for this project.
In the second part, we will be looking at all the different stages in this design process and what role each stage has to play in it. So grab your bag of popcorns and without further ado, let's start.
Design so fresh, they catch the eye, bringing brands to the sky. Techie never gonna stop this grind. Visuals.
Right now we are on our screen. The model that I'm using for generating the design brief is Claude AI. This is a similar online AI model like ChatGPT and any other. The only difference is it can give you the answers in a more enhanced way. I already have the design brief ready in this case. So I'll just be giving it prompt to just tell you how actually it works so that you can generate your briefs for yourself. For example, in this case, first of all, we are gonna assign it a role in this case. Let's assign it a role. I want you to act as a professional brief writer. For instance, it can be anything else. If you're getting for copywriting or anything else, you can do it accordingly. And then you tell it about yourself, the requirements that you want, and if you have some references for yourself, you can also give it and it will generate the design brief accordingly. So in this case, I want to tell it that I am a brand identity designer and I issue to a fashion project for a coffee brand. Please generate a design brief for me so I can create design, or we can say like a brand identity around it. Now if you have something more like references of yourself, you want something like very specific, you can tell it accordingly. In this case, we're just going to move forward and see what it gives us. We have brief ready over here. So it already has the project overview, the brand background, the target audience, brand personality and positioning, everything that is required for creating a brand identity and the answers to all the questions that normally designers have. So this is a perfect brief and it already has the design objectives, the deliverables, the timeline and budget. Okay, that's not necessary in this case, but it has given all the other things. So I already have my design brief ready over here. We will be designing cosmic brews in the next few videos. So I generated this design brief using the Claude AI model, and the company name for this is Cosmic Brews. Now this is a very interesting name. As you're gonna see, the project is also very specific and very niched. You must not have seen anything like this before. So Cosmic Brews is a coffee brand made by the Intergalactic Coffee Consortium. The tagline for this brand is brewing the cosmos. The background is, we already have everything, all the information required. We have the background information, the brand essence, the mission statement in a wider sense, and so we'll need to refine it and create something specific. We have the vision statement, the brand values, brand voice, brand personality, target audience, and customer personas as we require for creating specific customer personas. We already have all the information over here, and brand differentiation, brand experience, brand requirements. This is all the required information that we need for this project. I will attach the brief down in the comments so you can go along and read it so that you can have an idea of what this is actually about. It's a very interesting brief of just to let you know, it is, let's say, a coffee brand which exists in an year like where intergalactic travel between universes is already possible. In that time, somebody realizes that there is a gap in the market where there are no connections between the humanity and other creatures in the universe. The project will be a uniting place for both of the beings. That's all for this, and with that we move to part 2. And now comes the second part, which is the brand identity design process. First thing in the process is brief generation, which we have already looked upon in this video. The next step is brand strategy, in which we create brand mission statements, vision statements, brand values, brand purpose, and any other customer personas that we required for this project. Then we move on to mood boards, logo creation, logo suite, colored palettes, typography, brand packaging, and any other collateral which will be required for this project. That's a wrap on stage 1 of brand identity design process. I'm very excited to see how this series unfolds until we have a final brand presentation ready. Until then, follow me to stay updated about the next video coming soon.